How many of you want to increase your leadership impact in whatever sphere God has given you? Then you need to increase your pain threshold. Greater impact requires greater pain. The more pain you endure, the more impact you can have. A friend of mine, he's an Olympic wrestling coach, and he says that most athletes at that level, they're equal. The difference is mental. That the one who can endure more pain wins. What's happening right now is people are being brought to a new pain threshold. And the key is to increase your pain threshold, because the greater amount of pain you are able to endure, the greater impact you are able to have. I'll prove it to you. Greatest impact of any leader in the history of the world, what's his name? Jesus. Who endured the greatest pain in the history of the world? Jesus. The greatest pain equals the greatest impact. The more pain you endure, the more impact you will have. This is about increasing your pain threshold as a leader. Number two, how many of you are parents? Okay, parents, you got kids? I know you got kids. Okay, we've grown by 300% in kids this year. We have. In the last 8 or 10 weeks, we've added 500 kids to our roster, little guys, okay? So you guys all were like, be fruitful and multiply. Life verse, that's my life verse. Come on, baby, let's make another baby. All right? Okay, so I know you got a lot of kids. Question, how many of you want your kids to have character? Okay? But how many of you don't let your kids go through hardship? Scottsdale. Gotcha. What we think is, if we put them in the best church, the best youth group, the best school, the best team, the best coach, the best tutor, if they get the best grades, if they get the best SAT score, if they get into the best college, if they get the best internship, and then they get the best job, they're going to have the greatest character. Nope. It's only by learning how to rejoice through suffering that you grow in character. And some of you parents, you are removing the one opportunity that God has given them to grow in character. And in faith, you need to let them learn to patiently endure. Now, I'm not saying you go home, you're like, Pastor Mark said, I need to put the screws to you. It's going to be a rough... He said, you need more suffering. I prayed about it. I agree. I was reading the Old Testament. I got some ideas what we're going to do to you. Huh? I'm saying that life brings its own hardship. Amen?